I ended up selling Dine Dream Discover on Flippa for $150,000. I decided to go with Flippa because it was easy and it was a good price, and the money I made from the sale of Dine Dream Discover we used towards a new and bigger and better RV. We're going to travel until we've seen everything. My name is Mary, and I am a mom of two, a stepmom of one, a wife, a daughter, and I am a full-time blogger. Most of the time we'll be in one spot for 2 or 3 days, and we'll get to the spot, we set up, go on a tour of something, and then the second day we'll, again, if we're going to one of the national parks, we'll do the park for the full day. And then usually on the third day we pack up and head to our next destination. I started blogging in 2012. When we lived in Florida, I had seen a woman on the news and she was getting cars to review and everything. It's like, oh, I want to do that. And that was at the time of extreme couponing. So I started a blog in 2012. It was called Plum Crazy About Coupons. And I did that up until 2018. And I sold that one through Flippa also. And then I started Dine Dream Discover and did that for 5 years and sold that. That was a little bit of everything. It was a lifestyle blog. It had recipes, it had travel, it had reviews. I figured I needed to niche down a little bit. We decided that we wanted to travel more. And now I have life in the RV. Since we're RVing, I can share our travels and tips and tricks. I write the content myself, I create the recipes myself, film the recipes myself. SEO and social media helps. Google, everybody knows Google, because without Google, we're not gonna go anywhere. People will send me, especially around the holidays, they'll send me the products and I review it and write about it and, try to get people to buy the stuff. I decided to sell Dine Dream Discover mostly so I could niche down and to just one thing. Especially with the RV being full-time. It's kind of hard to create recipes in the RV because of the lighting and everything. So I figured, well, I'll just write about our travels and, our troubles. I decided to go with Flippa because I used the evaluation tool and I was impressed with the number. And I said, well, I will put it up for sale and see what happens. I ended up selling Dine Dream Discover on Flippa for $150,000. When people would ask me for the profit and loss statements, I'd send them everything and then they'd send me a letter of intent. And once I accepted it, we agreed upon, a price. If they offered me something less, then we went from there. I think people should look to Flippa, and there's a lot of girls that will ask in the groups and they'll say, I want to sell my blog, who should I go with? And I always recommend Flippa because it was easy. And it was a good price, and the percentage that they take isn't as high as some of the other ones. The money I made from the sale of Dine Dream Discover we used towards a new and bigger and better RV. The future holds, nobody knows what the future holds, but we're going to travel for a while still until either we can't or we've seen everything, and there's so much to see, so I don't think that'll ever happen. Flippa has changed my life because, as I said, we got a bigger and better RV. I was able to get what I wanted for my blog sale. And if I ever do go to sell my new blog, lifeintherv.com, I will definitely sell it on Flippa.